hello. Welcome back to another fabulous, wonderful episode of Disney Dreamlight Valley. Today's fabulous, wonderful episode, we are doing a fantastic and wonderful thing because finally it is the update. So we have not only an adventure with the Forgotten, but now we have Peter Pan joining us, which we gotta unlock. And we have a whole bunch of new stuff in the shop. As you can see with my outfit, there was surprisingly, I was not expecting this. To be honest, I should have, but I wasn't. But of course, there is a new Moonstar bundle. You can't see it here because I already bought it. But it's the $50 bundle with a house and the mermaid skin. And of course, you have the $30 bundle, which you could have got, which is just the dress itself. Now, I'm going to be honest, I personally like this dress because it's not just a regular dress, it is a two-piece. So you can interchange it, throw say hello. But yeah, you could like throw like a jacket on top of it if you want it. You could change, the top, keep the bottom, vice versa. I like that element. I'm always a sucker for mixed matching pieces here. It's a beautiful dress. I think it's worth it. Now the house, I think it's worth it as well because, damn it, because the house is adorable. Gotta scroll all the way down real quick. The house is absolutely adorable, as you can see. It's yeah, the apples coming out of it at some point. I think that should be good to drop it. Why is everything running a tad bit slow today? I will never know. But as you can see, you could get this pretty close to things. You can actually put some stuff underneath it if you want it. Of course, it's gotta be, not too tall, but you can do like something like this, put some flowers, underneath here. It's very nice. Of course, there's animation with the apples falling. Of course, you got the steam coming out here. I think it's adorable. I think it's 100% adorable. And I could definitely do some builds. Yes, remove. Definitely use some builds with that, but we're going to put all the decorating and shenanigans on hold until after the storybook update next week. So we probably won't get back to decorating for about another 2 weeks or so. And even still, it's just finishing up storybook, and then I'm going to do a valley tour video, and then probably, as per usual, let some stuff accumulate for a few months, and then we'll do a whole valley reset again and start from scratch, as per usual. Okay, maybe not necessarily start from scratch, because there's some elements I like about each of these sections, but I will say, like with the Mickey one, as much as I love it, I still feel like there should be a lot more here. And then, of course, I was thinking last night with all the Alice in Wonderland stuff, and then, of course, the Winnie the Pooh stuff, it would be like really cute down here. And then, of course, with the sunlit, I don't know. It's just I feel like there should be so much more I could do here, but because the Sunlet's very limited with themes, just kind of like the Forgotten over here, very limited on themes. I only have a set number of things that really would look good here. But I mean, it looks nice for what I got. Very proud of it. But y'all know me when it comes to decorating. Okay. Why we're thinking about, we got Max, our new companion. And this gives you an excellent view. He's doing this on his own. I'm not pushing any buttons or anything. He will automatically do everything that is required from him. Case in point. Look, Max, a stick. Go get the stick. Does it himself. He'll do the same thing with digging spots. I found that out accidentally because I was just walking around with him, and apparently there was 2 digging spots back there. And on the bright side, it automatically fills in the hole, so you don't have to worry about digging it in yourself. Now, it looks like when he picks up sticks that they go automatically into our inventory. Yeah, here we go. I think it's automatically in our inventory. Originally, I thought it was going to be in his, because apparently they got a little inventory now, which is super cute. Let me see if I can't find a hole real quick so I can show y'all. Should be one back here. There is. Alright. Max? do it again. It's great. It really is great. He is definitely a fantastic, fantastic companion. Granted, I was always a sucker for Max. Also, speaking of, I know probably a lot of people have seen the new Disney Leaks updates and stuff like that. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm excited for Nana. I'm not even gonna deny that. I love Nana. I love Nana. Nana was always one of my favorite big dogs next to Max. But he's absolutely adorable, though. Absolutely love. I haven't put down his house or anything. Probably should, though. But yes, we got that. And then we have our new Star Path that came out, but real quick. So, of course, we got new bundles, got some nice furniture sets and stuff like that. And I do believe we can take pictures with the animals inside the houses now. I actually haven't tested that out, so after this, we'll go ahead and take a look at that. But I did buy the new Neverland River kit because it's a river kit. The possibilities of how beautiful some of the landscaping you can make now with a river kit, it's just beautiful. I want to definitely play with that some on the floating islands. Now I'm not too keen on these three: the wall set, the refreshment stand, or the enchanted tiki room. I get why people love them, especially the Enchanted Tiki Room, being that it's very iconic from Disney World. Y'all know me when it comes to the wall sets. I'm never a really big fan of them, so I'll skip out. And these two, I'll skip out because I'm not that emotionally connected to the Disney parks themselves like that. But that then brings us to our Adventures in Neverland, which is our new Star Path. Which we got some great things. Sadly, no bonus rewards. I guess they're trying to maybe revamp it or relook at it because I think our common complaints with the bonus rewards was that yes, we liked the extra dairy houses. They were very nice, but some of the rewards beforehand were just recolored skin. So they could be thinking of some way to implement the new houses without having to quote unquote recolor things. And sometimes the recoloring is not even that much. But I digress. But we got some nice stuff here, some lovely stuff. Of course, we have a beautiful monkey companion, of course, a pirate's outfit. This one's adorable. It's a little Lost Boy outfit. It's so cute. Absolutely love that. Of course, our little mermaid stuff. Oh, those are nice. Looks so fabulous. Reminds me of Infinity Nikki. We're grinding up for those socks, guys. I can't see the socks. Oh, Goofy's pirate outfit is cute. Okay, we got a lot of, ooh, cute stuff. I love the backpack. Okay. Love that. Definitely loving this vibe. 100% loving this vibe. Peter Pan meets Pirates of the Caribbean meets Little Mermaid. Absolutely love it. Super cute. Now, to move on from that to our dream snaps, since I'm looking at the tab, my picture for this week, I think I made like 2,500 or so. So not too bad at all. But oops, wrong one. This week's challenge, we have a Summer in Bloom is an outfit challenge. Golden Days in Summer, pick out probably a vivid colored bright dress. Go ahead, grab Rapunzel, who has their oh god, that flowery dress. I just bought it because it's been in my save bundles for like the last couple of weeks. Finally had the Moonstones because I bought the 50 thing Moonstones or whatever, the $55 or whatever. Mainly because there was a lot of stuff in the shop I know I wanted, need to save up for, and I haven't spent money on this game in a good minute, so I was like, yeah, $50, might as well. I've been feeling a little bummed out lately. Alright, and with all that taken care of, and our sweet, sweet boy Max, which, by the way, guys, don't forget to pet your dogs, kitties, raccoons, and all that. Apparently that's one way to level them up. I gotta figure out if that's the only way to level them up, or if there is, you know, some other way to do it. But before we get started on the Forgotten Quest, I see you standing there. Let's hop over to one of the floating islands real quick. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Now, how do we use this river kit? Oh, okay, okay. So you don't necessarily have to start with it. Okay, that was one of my greatest fears, was that you're gonna have to put this out to use the rest of the river. Okay, not. Alright, we got like a small little river. Okay, that's cute. Ooh, a larger one. Alright, so we got some decent sizes here. Definitely put some stuff out on top of it, looking at the grid system. Got nice edges, probably. Oh, you can connect it like that. Okay. I like the little detail in the moving water. Alright, yeah, for sure we can have some hella fun with this. Okay. So I wanted to come to the floating island because that is a place I know for a fact that has space to play with that with. Okay, okay. Well, definitely got some plans for that in the future. Alright, so now let us go and talk to Forgotten. Now, I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't know how to actually get this quest line to pop up actually normally, because for some reason after I bought something from the shop, by something as in I don't know, because I bought a whole bunch of stuff from the shop, as soon as I got done with that, it unlocked the quest line. Like, I don't know if it was something that just got triggered. I was standing here for a minute trying to figure it out. I kind of want to walk y'all through it if it was something, you know, a little complicated, like we had to like track something down real quick. But no, it just like popped up. Talk to the Forgotten. Which, where is she now? Aha. Also, I know there's some other things we could discuss about like the photo mode and about the memory orb things. But I figure we'll get there in due time, especially with the photo mode, because I still gotta take my picture for this week.
I'm happy to see you.
Hello, Amanda. I'm glad you're here. I found this feather I want to show you. It's a feather I found near Skull Rock. Okay. I wonder who it belongs to. I think whoever owned this feather put it there for us to find. So they're playing a game, you say? Let's go investigate.
Back to my solitude.
Back to your solitude? Bitch, we're going on an adventure.
It's nice having so many friends here.
Or like, what's his name from The Hobbit? Bilbo. I'm going on an adventure. But yes, we have some fantastic camera mode features. Actually, real quick, since we're here, you know, you got a thing now where you can do random poses where it would just automatically do something for you. Which, interesting. That would just randomize some stuff for you. Of course. How do I change this back again? There's a reset button. I just can't remember the reset button. But, yes. All through here, we have a whole bunch of new stuff. You know, things to help you focus. You know, if you want to focus on something in the foreground, backdrop. You know, stuff like that. Of course, we all know about the contrast and all that. Where's our... Aha. Character lighting, which will help us either brighten or darken our character. Shadows, of course, to make things darker. Of course, we got some highlights. Some light bloom, which is like stuff from like glowing pieces of your accessories to like some of the lights in your backdrop, even the moon. I'm being dead serious. And the best thing, I personally like, the rotation option. You spin my head right round. But yes, ooh, that got dizzy for a second. Point is, we got some new camera features. Very nice camera features I would like to add. Hang on.
All right.
I need
You are a
stone.
sight for sore eyes.
I need stone because I'm gonna be honest, guys. I kind of went a little ham over the weekend when it came to decorating storybook. I'm not gonna lie about that. Long story short, because of the whole issue with the Corey video, which I'll explain later, I had a lot of time to kill. Alrighty. We are here.
I'm happy to see
What do we
you.
do now? I'm not sure. Well, I don't want to go, well, figure it out. That seems demanding. Do we really want to go inside of a giant rock skull? It's kind of scary. Just think of it as another adventure. We got a few of those, right? That's true. You and I have been through a lot together. Exactly, exactly. And this place, does it bring back memories? It definitely feels something. I definitely feel that. I remember playing here as a child, laughing, having fun. I felt like I never grew up. I remember now. I felt so free. Me too, it was perfect. And what about now? How do you feel? I feel safe. Things are good. The village accept me for who I am. Though I know I still need to work on accepting myself, is there anything I could do to help you? Well, there is one thing. I think it would be nice to have a real name. Oh, that's a great idea. So you'll help me? Yeah, I'll figure out how to name you. Alright, what should we name our forgotten? There's so many good choices. You know, a lot of people have been very creative with their names. Some people have been using their name backwards, which is really nice. Some people, of course, have been like on the nose with like darkness, you know, prince or princess of evil, you know, shit like that. What is a good nickname? Let me think about this for a second. Hmm. There is one thing. Now, I don't know if anybody would get this unless you're a Doctor Who fan. Unless you're a Doctor Who fan, you may get this reference. I think that's how you. I think that's how it is spelled. M-E, right? Not M-I. Let me double check. For those of y'all who don't know, basically there's a character who, funny enough, same actress who plays Arya Stark in Game of Thrones. She's in the Peter Capaldi seasons, and she originally shows up as like a little Viking child that kind of picks a fight with a fake Odin god and winds up not dying per se, but it's on the verge of it until the doctor shows up and, you know, kind of makes her immortal. Yeah, okay, I want to make sure that was the correct spelling. Okay, there we go. Me? It's perfect. Yes, yes it is. It really feels like me. Welcome
Talking to
me.
you is actually.
Oh, I like that photo.
This isn't just for small talk,
Do
is
you
it?
feel something
I'm
strange
bad at
when
that.
we were back at Skull Rock? I think it finally opened. Amanda, it was our happy thoughts. I remember now. The magic of the happy thoughts broke through Skull Rock. We did it. Skull Rock is open. I can't wait to see what's hiding in there. Make your way to Skull Rock with me. Oh, I love that.
Well, what do you know?
Again, I know it's simple and stupid, but it is a Doctor Who reference. I did like the character. And I really felt for her, especially with the fact that she had to live forever, all alone. And all the doctor wanted to do was to make sure she didn't die. Oh, apparently I have mail. Oh. Well, come on, me. think tank. And it's Peter's shadow. Bye, Tank. Amanda, did you see what I just saw? The little light in the strange shadow? Yes, it was magical. It made me think of a fairy tale or a long forgotten story, and yet it also felt familiar. Does that make sense? I think so. Way back when we were kids, we used to call the light pixie dust orbs. Pixie dust orbs? I, how do you think Tinkerbell and them feel about being called pixie dust orbs instead of just pixies? They're a funny mix of pixie dust and dreamlight. I remember now. Sure, sure. Sure, say it's a combination, not the fact that you just didn't know what a fairy was. Maybe we should continue exploring. Good idea. I know there's a passage up ahead.
Back to my solitude.
Back to your solitude. Woman, how many times are we gonna have this discussion? What's solitude? I gave you a name and everything. Just be happy now, upbeat. Wait a minute. If you're looking for the wheel that opens the gate, find it yourself. Do not bother the captain with this. The captain. Probably Peter. Like, as stupid as that sounds, because from what I've been told, Captain Hook's not here. Which is disappointing, but, hear me out. I feel like he may be coming at a later date, because remember, at some point, his shadow did appear. I want to say it was his shadow. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure his shadow or something appeared. There was an indication that Hook was coming, if I remember correctly. Again, I could be misremembering. But I'm pretty sure he'll show up as maybe not a DLC. Okay, it could be DLC character, but he could show up at a later date at a different point. Kind of like with Maleficent showing up after the fact with Storybook, even though that is Storybook related. But, you know, we have several characters that have done that, where we've had, like, what was it? We had Little Mermaid show up with Ursula, and then Eric showed up. So maybe we'll have Peter Pan with Tinkerbell, and then maybe Captain Hook will show up. And we had the same thing with Timon and Pumbaa and all that. Oh, and also thinking of buried treasure, there was something else I've noticed. We have a few new stuff. So with foraging, because of our companion stuff, we have some new foraging stuff, gardening stuff, fishing, nothing cooking. We do have some friendship though, which hopefully doesn't take too long to level them up. Now the reason why I was thinking about it now is because I saw a little treasure hunt inside the dirt. Expert treasure hunter, not quite sure what that's for. We'll have to dig into that later. And then of course the usual stuff for Storybook. But it looks like we got a whole bunch of new companion stuff. Out of curiosity. Okay, so he doesn't pick up quest items and stuff like that, just the regular material. What the hell is that little thing on level 5? That is adorable. And does that mean everybody else gets a level 5 thing? Oh, definitely some stuff to play with at the stream.
I'm happy to see
How
it.
does it look? Well, I'm sorry. How does it look? How does it look up ahead? Can we keep going? I'll check the passage, but there's a gate kind of blocking the way. Must be clues around here to open it. Like the ropes with the winches around. True, those rope wrenches can't be here by accident. Did you find anything interesting while you were looking around? Well, I did find this broken lantern. Okay, how's the lantern? How's this old lantern gonna help us out? I don't know. Just a thought. I do relate to the sadness of the broken things, but I think there's more to this broken lantern than just looking cool, don't you think? You're probably right. I notice it doesn't have a place for the oil or a candle. Hmm. Oh, I know. Maybe we can use the pixie dust orbs to light it. And look, there are 3 rope wrenches. Ah, looks like everything's falling into place. Brilliant! You rejected your nose. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Grinch lives rent free in my head sometimes. Okay, like he shows up on occasionally. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, brilliant. So we just need to find and fix 3 broken lanterns and catch some pixie dust or put them inside. Fantastic. Excellent. I'll find the broken lanterns and gather everything we need to fix
I
it.
hope we talk again soon.
Oh damn, I'm out of room. Probably should empty my pockets before I started all this. Okay. Figured it would be a lot easier just to go to the chest I have right there and put those there instead of heading all the way to the house and then putting all the stuff there and then heading all the way back. Alright, now we gotta catch the pixie dust in the village. I said let me out! Oh, I see another one in my blue chest. This is the one of these I couldn't find yesterday.
Remember, even miracles take a little time.
Right. So where did the pixie dust go? Probably the plaza. That's generally where a lot of people like to hang out at. Okay, so I gotta chase after it. Alright, neat.
I'm so glad we met.
Oh, excuse me, Elsa. Okay, let's see. Is there one hiding here? Definitely gotta do some cleaning, but I figure I would wait until I got further into the star path. Being that I know some of these require the remove night thorns and all that. I'm hooked. Oh. And now I'm feeling. Okay, where are you, you little dust balls of energy?
A fella could get used to a place like this.
Max, whatever you do, don't go ham with the freaking sticks now. I know I keep running past a few of these, but come on, man. Fight the urge. There we go. Alright, one more. Okay, we're gonna have to level you up at some point. And Peter as well. Alright. Repair the broken lanterns at a crafting station. Okay, I should have a crafting station right up. You know, I feel like I should have a crafting station here in the meadow, but I feel like I don't. Alright, oh, get crafty. Nice. Let's see, place the pixie dust lanterns on the ropes inside of Skull Rock. Gotcha. Alright, come on, Max. Man, I am super impressed with all these quality of life updates. It is fantastic. Got the pictures and then Max. Definitely an update I was excited for. One here. One here. And then one here. Okay. Look for the strange shadows using the... Ah, okay. There he was. Now the question is, do we use the same lantern to track him? Alright. Trap the shadow in one place using all three lanterns. So we'll have to rotate this all the way around, aren't we? Okay. Got him. Hello, shadow person? Can you speak? It seems he can't reply verbally. It looks like he wants us to follow him. What should we do? We should follow him. I agree. I agree. Alright, let's do it. Shadowy person, lead the way. He doesn't go anywhere. Why does he look kind of frustrated? I don't think he can move freely with the lights on him. Oh, we need to move one of the lanterns. Yes, but don't forget he gets stuck in places if we shine all three lights on him. Right. Okay. Now we have to unstick him. Shine a lantern on the gate to let the shadow lead the way. Oh. Hello. Who disrupts our internal slumber? Oh, well, I'm Amanda, and I'm trying to get deeper into the Skull Rock, and this Shadow... He helping. Shadow, if the Shadow is helping you, ye in for a treat. A treat? That sounds good. Why, the Shadow there belongs to... you know, maybe you ought to just see for yourself. Will you help me at least? Of course. But first, you have to answer our riddle. You didn't think you would just be able to pass freely, right? I was kind of hoping so, but you know, here we are. Sorry to shiver your timbers, matey, but without the riddle, there's no way to pass through. Alright, let's get started. What's the first riddle? I'm used to explore the waters and shore, a swaying home atop a sea foam. What am I? I'm used to explore the waters and shore, swaying home top the sea foam. A pirate ship? I'm a winged creature, small and bright, with magical dust to grant you flight. Don't be fooled. I'm courage twice my size. Dare to doubt. Okay, probably about Tinkerbell. What am I? I'm an instrument of wind, and for him I always play as he laughs and grins to lead the way. What am I? I remember. Is it a pan flute or is it a whistle? Oh, I think Peter carries a pan flute, but don't hold me to that. I can't remember. It's been a minute since I sat down and watched the first Peter Pan movie. I want to say it's a pan flute. I could be wrong. You answer all our riddles, but were ye correct on all three? Indeed, you know your knowledge of important things. Okay, so what's a pan flute? Yeah, no, I couldn't remember if it was a pan flute or just a regular whistle that Peter had. Alright, hang on. There we go. Hey, is it on the light side? Oh, I thought I talked to you.
You're a good listener.
Oh, search the area for a way to continue. No, wait, Tinkerbell, come back! And yes, I know it's not really Tinkerbell, but she's moving like it. Hey, me, I broke these glowing rocks and found something interesting. First of all, this rope wrench was embedded in the rock. Not sure how, but I bet that would come in handy later. There's also another pixie dust ore dropping pixie dust. Pixie dust? That has some special kind of magic. It could make everything fly. That's amazing. Having something that can cause things to fly would be really handy. Let's follow. Let us follow. Alright, don't move now. Don't move. Ah, okay. Oh. Alright, I guess we'll come back to this in a second. Gather the pixie dust. And she's done fled. Ready? Come on. Okay, well, I was just hoping some pixie dust would just be right there on the floor as soon as I got out. Okay, let's start where I found the first pixie dust. A little pixie ball. Okay, you were here. Oh, damn, I misread that. I followed the pixie dust orb inside a skull rock. My bad, guys. I misread that. I thought I had to look outside of here again. Never mind, I'm a fool. Just a damn fool. Wait, what the hell was that, Eric? Oh, no, you were Latin. I thought that was Eric. Alright, my bad, guys. I mean, the last time we had chased it outside, so I was just assuming. I didn't finish reading the full thing, follow the pixie dust orbs in Skull Rock. I just saw follow the pixie dust orbs and then gather pixie dust. So, my bad, guys. Alright, kind of zipped out of here. I didn't really pay attention to see if there's any pixie dust on the ground here. Alright, that means she probably went into that one gate down there. Let me take a little gander. Because again, she was here. She didn't go outside. I mean, she's probably in here. Something's definitely down there. Bitch! Slow down! Damn it, woman! God, she's gonna make me cause a cave-in! Okay, and now we're gonna go around this way. I'm liking this though, I'm liking this. Back here. Oh, another chest. Alright, and at this point, I think I grabbed... Yep, just grab that. Alright, use the pixie dust to make something fly. Okay. Alright, now how do I get out of here? Alright, walking's for the peasants. Alrighty, let's go up top and see if it's something we can't make fly up there. Okay. So what exactly do you want me to make fly in Skull Rock? Is there a particular item? Is it just something random? Okay, yeah, that was somewhat my idea. I mean, come on, it's an infamous scene in Peter Pan. Because that was my first thought. I was like, is it the boat? Nah, it's too early to make the boat fly. We're too early in the mission. We haven't even got Peter yet. Nope, it's the boat. Which is funny because it's just Eric's boat. Seriously, it looks just like Eric's boat. Okay. Alright, did you notice the barrels around here? They all have symbols on them. Yeah, I did notice that. Probably another puzzle to solve. I was thinking the same thing. Whoever set all this stuff in Skull Rock has a lot of time on their hands. I wonder how long they've been down here. Who knows? The symbols on the barrels must mean something. I wonder if the symbols are meant to be matched up. A hook, a sewing needle, and a pixie on one side of each of the barrels. While there's a bell, a clock, and a shadow on the other side. Interesting. Okay, I'll take a closer look.
Back to my solitude.
Wait a minute, hang on, what's going on down there? I know it says optional, but... Do you know how we can solve the strange barrel puzzle? Aye, which bit do you need to know first? I need help matching the hook. Oh, Captain Hook, poor Captain Hook. Lost a hand to a croc. He still gets a fight when he hears a tick-tock. The hook is about Captain and something ticking. Got it. No? Aye, be on your way then. Okay, okay. Alright, so we got a bell, Peter. Alright, here's a clock. No trespassing. Alright, now how do we do this setup-wise? Setup-wise. Oh! I didn't realize there was a limit on how much you could spin. Alright, what do we have? Which symbols do they match? I'm not quite sure what symbols I just matched here, people. Okay, so I got the clock. Alright, that's good information to know. Once it's set in stone, it's locked. Alright. So that means I got the clock. Ah, okay, I get it now. I get it. Not quite sure if it... I think it would go with Peter. Let me reset that. Actually, wait, did they say it was the shadow? Because if it's the shadow, then it might be the needle. Being that Wendy had to sew Peter's shadow onto him. And then, of course, Tinkerbell. Gotcha, alright. Oh. I can't tell if I should do that by one more or two more. Ah, there we go. Alright. Hey, Taylor. Happy reset update day as well. Hope all is fantastic in your valley. Came at a good time. We just got done solving the puzzle. And we're about to find the key to the captain's quarters. Let's get the captain's quarters for another rope winch. Alright, well, I hope everything's all fantastic with you, though, Taylor. Especially with all the new stuff we've been able to play with. Are you having fun with Max? Like, what all have you invested your time and money into today? I will say, I went a little ham myself. Not even gonna lie about that. Probably shouldn't have, but... You know, I wanted some nice stuff and I didn't have enough moonstones. Okay, it looks like the key's not in here. God, I'm gonna be honest, I just had like a PTSD flashback of fighting the Shadow Sora in Kingdom Hearts. You remember we had to have that whole boss fight inside the captain's quarters. I mean, it wasn't a bad fight, don't get me wrong, it was just stressful because it's such a small space and that little shit just kept... Ah, he's doing that maneuver where he sunk into the ground and then just like was able to run away and shit. Oh my god, that thing was so frustrating. Hang on a second, hold that thought, me. Also, I gotta ask while I'm thinking about me. What did you name your Forgotten? See, you may laugh at me calling it me, but it's not because I'm naming it after myself. It's after a Doctor Who character named me. Oh, it won't let me open it yet. Damn it. Difficult getting Peter. Yeah, some of these puzzles seem a little challenging, but I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun with it. Oh, you didn't get Max or the because you got the Star Pass and the Rare Cat. Understandable. And I want to say with the Max bundle, I want to say being that it is a companion bundle, it should either show up or should, being the magical word, should eventually come down with the signature bundles, dream bundles. Because if they're doing companion bundles, that means maybe Nana, because I know Nana's supposed to come in. then it may be a companion bundle as well. So it could just be a new tab altogether. Or you can look into maybe seeing if you can't save it just in case they decide that, hey, this was a one time offer kind of thing. Which it would be kind of stupid if it was, but you never know with Disney. You never know. So always take a look at that. But I want to say personally, it could just become a little another little tab for down here, but that's a future thing. Yay. But you don't necessarily just need Max to enjoy the new companion update. It's just Max is Max. We all love Max. Alright, talk to me. The shadow is gesturing. What does he want? Looks like he's pointing to the wall covering the musical notes. Okay, I love music. I bet I can read those notes. Me too. I'm not sure I recognize the song though. Something's off. The notes don't make sense. Some are lit up, others aren't. Alright, we'll take a look around. Look, there's a strange glow over there. I think it's a musical note.
You're a good listener.
Oh no, not again. Alright, let's see what we got. Well, that's definitely a strange amalgamation, but I like it. Like, I really do. That looks nice. Alright, got some glass. Alright, let's head back into the captain's quarters. Now she'll let me open up the chest. I was trying to be clever about that and do that ahead of time. Alright, what do we got? A map. Let's see. So I'm looking at the Glades of Trust down here. We see the tree where Mother Gothel is, but isn't that a bit of a bizarre placement? Okay, let me rephrase this. It looks like it's the tree house that belongs in the Forgotten Land, not Mother Gothel's house. That's what I mean by bizarre. Okay, interesting though. And it looks like everything else still seems the same. And of course, X my spot off the boat. Or off the shore. Alright, let's return back to me. Oh, already halfway done. Got him to level 6. Nice, nice. I haven't quite got him yet, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
Oh,
The Pirate Man
It's
has an X just off of Skull Rock. I bet that there's something important there. I heard this tune as a child. I was in the Forgotten Land, the Frosty Heights, the Dazzling Beach, and the Dream Castle. If I search my memories, I see exactly where they are. Maybe we should split up. We can cover more ground. Good idea. I'll find the missing glowing musical notes using these clues. One more thing, Amanda. I'm not sure catching the notes will always be as easy as chasing them around. I bet there's another game we have to play. Okay. Good luck. Good luck.
talking to you was actually nice.
Alrighty. So use the pirate map. Ah! Use the pirate map. Let me reread that after I got stuck. Ah! That is nice. That is nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Save me a trip all the way down. up on the Forest of Valor. Swap out the Mulan out. Forest of Valor is not a bad spot for him. Like, it really isn't. I'm gonna be honest, I may put him here for now because I made an announcement about this earlier with the new Star Pass and the new, you know, like River Kit and all of that. What I'll probably end up doing is after the ending of Storybook and we get everybody set up and shit, I'm gonna do a Valley Tour video for all three Eternity Island, the regular Valley, and the Storybook. And then once those videos are done, we'll probably do a not a complete reboot, but you know, a soft start over with some of the sections in the valley, being that it's been a few months. We got some new items coming, we got some new stuff. So yeah, probably about another 2 months or so. We'll end up using a lot of our newer stuff. But again, we'll just have to see how the star path is. Now, collection. Alrighty, so let's say if X marks the spot, let's take the little boat and head over to that little island. I mean, worst case scenario, we waste our time. Best case scenario, we figure something out. Alright, is there a little glowy note around here? No, okay. Alright, so glowing musical notes. There are 5 of these bad boys. We got the treasure. It seemed like more of the easier aspect. So where can we go? I see, of course, we start at the plaza. Maybe check around the Dream Castle. We'll check around the Glazer Trust near Mother Gothel's house. Oh, not Mother Gothel's house, but the tree house. We'll check the tree house. But we'll also check around the Glazer Trust as well. Because again, I find that a little bizarre. Alright, if I was a glowy note, I would probably be inside the castle. So let's take a look. Alright, come here, you little shit. Alright, let's see. Is there any other musical notes? Just want to make double sure. Let's even check the secret room. Why not? Because one of those things you just never know. Okay, so I think it's just the one in here. I think being the magical word of the day. Because I think and I know 2 different things. Alright, so let's head over to the tree house. Take a gander and a look over there.
It's time Ursula took Max into her arms.
Because what I saw in the picture, what was it? The tree house, the skull rock. Wait, hang on a second. I'm going to look at the picture again. Yeah, the Dark Cave, which I do believe is the Ursula one. Of course, we got Skull Rock, Dream Castle, and then the Treehouse. Yeah, I'm hooked. I'm about to say, slow down, little buddy. Alright, so now we'll fast travel to Dazzling Beach. Okay, I was about to say, we'll fast travel to Dazzling Beach. Get this out of my way. So many memory orbs to collect. Alright. Let me try that again. I tried to use the fishing pole, but it went, nah. Alright. So we got 3. That still just leaves 2. Let me go back one more time just to double check this section here. Just to make sure I didn't overlook it. Okay, I just want to make double sure. Does not hurt to make double sure. Now, it does hurt the soul when you don't double check, and then you're a fool for not double checking. Alright, so let's head over to the Blades of Trust, take a look over there. Being that on the map, that was predominantly shown. Now, to be honest, I don't think it would be inside of her house. Yeah, I didn't think it would be inside. Now, where would these other 2 musical notes be? Because we found the one in the Skull Rock, right? We went to the one in Ursula's place. We found the one in the tree house. Frosty Heights. Let's head up there. Oh, Max, you don't have to pick up sticks. Thanks, though, buddy. Poor Max, he's gonna be working himself to death. Oh dear God, it got messier in here. What happened? can't mess with that one. Alright, so that is 4 out of 5 now. So let's see if we can't find this last one. Alrighty, memories. Okay, so... I don't see if there's any other hints in this picture where the last one would be at. I kind of want to check that section in Dazzling Beach, the other one right there behind Eric's house. That's the only other spot I can think of. Because again, I'm pretty sure we got the one inside of Skull Rod. That was like the first one we grabbed, right?
You're making so many dreams.
I've had a cocoa juice. Alright, let's squeeze back here. Once again, I don't know if it's down here, it's just an idea. I don't see one. Okay. Let me go back into Skull Rock and take another little look-see. Let me check down here. Again, we're just trying to double check because I can't find this last one. I just want to check all the options and openings here just in case I may have overlooked it. Hi, Max. Let me get up here. Okay, let's take a gander this direction. I just want to see if that did anything at the current moment. No, just this one. Alrighty. So he's not here, or it's not here. Alrighty. I'm to think. Sorry, I'm hearing the jingle like there is a musical note, but I can't tell if that's just the sound effects of the ship floating. I think that's just the sound effects of the ship floating. Alrighty, so let's step outside and double check. Okay, so it's literally just the X marks the spot here. Nothing else really sticking out to me. Oh, that's fine, Taylor. I may actually need your help on this one. I can't seem to find the last musical note, and I'm a bit stumped. Because I've checked the one in the tree house. We got the one in Frosty Heights. We grabbed the one from the castle, and we got the one from, Artzel's little underground place. I've just checked Skull Rock. I'm pretty sure I already have that one. Which I think I don't know. I'm missing one. I just don't know where. Three, four. The only place it looks like would be Skull Rock. Like it's gotta be in or around here. Yeah, because I'm at a bit of a loss on this one. It's the only one I can't figure out is this last one. Oh, let me take another look inside. Alright, let's actually walk this bad boy. I'm gonna need that. Nothing comes free, you know. Not true, some things are free. Well, not when a pirate is part of the bargaining. I'll just have one rule for you if you dare. Alright? Like stars in the sky, from wings does it fall. Happy we fly, it's magic for all. Pixie dust. You answered our riddle, but were you correct? Aye. Here's that glowing note. Okay! Never mind, found it. Okay, I thought I grabbed the one for in here, but I guess that was just the starter one. That's what was throwing me off. Okay. Never mind, Taylor, I figured it out. Yeah, the moment you said that, the moment I walked to that. I appreciate it, though. Like, I was gonna do one more little look-see around. Alright, we got all this. Okay, me, I found everything, the glowing notes and all. There's also a spot on the music stand and a place to plan food. So, I'll take care of that too.
I hope we talk again soon.
Alright. The left side, musical on the right side. Alright, this takes me back to the Eternity Island thing. And then up to the second line thing. Yep, there. And then here. People like this day's going by so slow. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? The two tops. Oh wait, it's all the way to the top. Alright, and then... Now, I may have to move everything up by 1, I'm not sure. Okay. Fantastic.
Talking to you.
Me, the
isn't so
shadow,
bad.
moved the music notes around. I think he's playing tricks on us or something. That would be my bet. It's a pretty funny prank, though. The shadow is pretty mischievous. We'll have to contain him somehow so we can undo what he just done to the musical walls. Well, we do have more broken lanterns and some pixie dust left over. Perfect. We'll set up a trap for the little guy. Keep him preoccupied.
Back to my solitude.
Alright, find a way to trap the shadow in one place. Gotta find the little guy, though. Once I craft some stuff. Okay. So, do we conveniently have a crafting station here inside the place or no? Fantastic. That's good to know. That desk right there is a crafting station. This part stressed you out? Well, was it trying to trap Peter or just getting the musical notes correct? Or was it a bit of both? Trying to see how far this rotates. I may have to trap him in the middle. There we go. Alright, stay your little ass there. Alright, and then this side. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Can I reset? And then I gotta pull that one all the way up. Alright. Hey, there's Peter. Oh, the musical notes, you. Hello! I remember you. You do, because I sure don't remember you. I never saw you before in my life. Really? We were kids together. I love watching you fly around. I am pretty swell at flying. You are. It was fun seeing you swoop around the sky.
No fair.
Too bad you went and grew up. What's your name anyway? Ouch. I'm sorry, man. I didn't have a choice in growing up. You know, it's not like I could stop my growth and development here, alright? I'm Amanda, and, well, you've been here in Skull Rock for quite a long time, haven't you?
Oh, that's too funny.
Have I? I guess time flies when you're having fun. Guess so.
I see.
You know, even if I might remember you
Yeah?
a little, you're too grown up to play with now. Ow! Ow! a kid at heart, you asshole. I mean, sweet, adorable child who refuses to grow up. Nah, you're all grown up, hard and everything. And I don't trust grown-ups. What if I prove that I can still have some fun with you?
Huh?
Go on. Perhaps. Let's play a game. If I win, you can join me and everyone else in Dreamlight Valley
Okay.
again. Sure, let's play a game of hide and seek.
I hear.
I'm happy to see you.
Me and Peter want to play hide and seek. He's already taken off
Huh?
the hide. Hide and seek? Why did he want to play that? He thinks we're too grown up, and it hurts my feelings, and now I must prove this child wrong. I need to prove him wrong! I guess so, at least if we want him to leave Skull Rock and join the valley. So if we're playing hide and seek, we should start looking. I remember Peter never feared anything, so I'll be hiding in the scariest place of them all. We should split up. Good idea. If we have any trouble, let's ask the valley.
You're a good listener.
Alright. Fantastic. He's done hidden somewhere in the valley. Now we gotta go find him. Alright. Ask any good hide and seekers for clues and follow the pixie trails. Alright, wonderful. Other funny thing is you got taught to read the musical notes in school. Yeah, it does pay that take some kind of chorus or band classes for some of this, I have noticed. Unfortunately, I vaguely know music reading because I learned the piano and the guitar. But it's been so many years since I played. I actually took a school. I took a school. I went to school to learn this. No, I took a class in my school. I don't know if we still have it. But back when I was a junior, senior in high school, they gave us an option to have a guitar class. Okay, but I say, here's Sparkles. Okay, scariest places I can think of, which would be around here. Or in the other castle. Now the question is, do you think he'll be hiding inside of a building or just around a building? Let me see, because again, I haven't a hunch. I thought so. My hunch paid off. Oh, man. More storage? Fantastic. I'll have fun leveling up some of these guys because I want to know if anybody else is going to have some special treats. Or is it just like the fancy companions, or is it just Max? Peter?
I knew you'd
Amanda
want to talk.
G, you found me. I'm impressed. You were easy to find. I was? Say, maybe you're kind of like a kid. So what do you say? Will you leave Skull Rock and join us in the valley? Sure, I'll join your valley,
All right.
but you gotta do me a favor. Keep an eye out for my shadow. It's gone missing again.
So
Again?
long.
Again? Man, Wendy sewed that bitch to your foot, okay? How do you lose a shadow? Alright, something's definitely up with the X's and entering of places, I have noticed. Also noticed that with a couple of interactions. I've been having like hit at a weird angle. Alright. At the current moment, this is where he will be at, and he will stay until we do a redo of everything in a couple of months. Yeah, Peter, you left quite a trail. Everyone pick up these trails. There's some Dreamlight here. Alright, some dream shards, I'd say.
Hello.
Alright, here's some money. Beautiful. Fantastic, Peter. You know, Rapunzel wants to get in on this action. Why not? Max, what about you? Oh, he tried. That was a cute factor. Oh, hello, Aladdin, what the hell? You blocking Rapunzel. I was about to take a beautiful picture of Rapunzel, and you're blocking her. You bitch. You know what? Yeah.
If I've learned anything, it's that you gotta be yourself.
How many people are in this picture?
Hey.
Aladdin's just like, no, I want to be. This is actually kind of funny. They're actually kind of moving out the way. What I mean by that is basically, like, I'm quote unquote trying to block him because he blocked Rapunzel, and because I moved out of the camera, he's not following the camera. Anyway, this place sure isn't Neverland, but it looks pretty neat. I'm glad you're excited. Yes,
Oh,
this will be a lot of fun. Alright, so Peter has joined us in the valley. Yes, and we finally saw the mystery of Skull Rock. It was so exciting. I'm happy, and I finally know what's been going on in there this whole time. It was quite the adventure, wasn't it? It was, and thanks again for joining me. And thank you, Amanda. That was a good reminder of what the valley is about. Fun, curiosity, and friendship.
That's actually pretty neat, I guess.
Hang on a second. So does she have any more quest lines? Ah, yes. Okay. Well, we could do... little dream snap voting. Just do about 5 pictures. So far, not that bad photos. There's been some great banquet photos. I'm gonna be honest. I only had to skip one because there were like literally just 2 selfies. Like no backdrop or anything. Alright, we'll go right. Adorable little setup. Little marketplace. Okay. 2. Man, neither one of these really feel like a banquet. So skip. Ooh, both of these are really pretty. Okay, we'll do the one on the right and the last one. That one's simple. And this one, elegant but nice. We'll go with the simple one. Ooh, look at this one. Lovely. Now, unfortunately, this one doesn't really have a banquet. It's still a nice photo, but we'll have to go left. Okie dokie. Yeah, again, guys, I'm sorry that the Forgotten has done, like, disappeared, and I don't know where she's at. She's not spawning anywhere, and to be frank, usually if this was a situation, I could go inside their houses. But technically, I don't think she has a house. She, quote-unquote, lives in my house, but, yeah, I never really see her in there, so I don't know. But let's start wrapping things up for today. I know it's a little bit early, especially on an update day, but again, I figure it's just best to level everybody up off stream so I'm not boring y'all with that boring aspect. And then we can hit the ground running on Friday and just like knock everybody out. So let's go ahead and start wrapping things up for today. Now, a quick announcement. I forgot to make a mention about this earlier in the stream, but the quarter video is finally out, guys. I got it out Tuesday afternoon. I know I promised Monday, but long story short, we had some technical issues with the video. I don't know how this happened. I really couldn't tell you how it happened, but somehow some of the audio for about 10 minutes got scooted over to the side for about 3 to 5 seconds, and it threw off roughly about 10 minutes of the entire thing I had going on, and there was no way to fix it without taking out the entire chunk, because the audio was just, because it scooted over, it was not lining up, and everything was just not sounding properly. The fades were wrong, the audio was not syncing up with the lips correctly. It was bad. It was bad. But yeah, I had to fix that. Just wound up just straight up just fixing it. And yeah, now it's finally out though. But hopefully y'all liked it. It was fun to work on. I had a good time making it. Definitely had fun watching it. Hope y'all have fun watching it. But other than that, don't really have any big videos planned in the future, but let's go ahead and start wrapping things up for today. I hope everybody who has watched this, watching, will watch. I hope you enjoy. I hope everybody's fantastic and a wonderful night. And guys, don't forget, if you enjoy my Disney Dreamlight content or any of the other fun, fantastic things I do here on the channel, such as my podcast, my little horror game, so on and so forth, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, hit that notification bell, and all that fun jazz. Tomorrow will be our Phasmo Duos. We should hopefully not had the issues we had last week, because we had some service issues that basically wound up making the whole situation extremely short and buggy. But hopefully tomorrow, a little bit easier, we can continue on with Sunny Meadow. That should be fun. And then Friday, we'll pick up where we left off here. Hopefully I'll find the Forgotten off stream by this point, and I'll be able to level her up and then go from there. But that's a story for a different